What's up, everybody? It's KT from 92.7 Jams, your favorite radio bay, and I have a special guest here with me today. It is Yugo. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm honestly great. How you doing?
I'm good. Today is a beautiful day here, so in North Carolina. So I'm excited to get outside later.
Very true.
Yeah. So we're gonna be chopping it up a little bit. We're playing your single Before on 92.7 Jams, which has been doing really, really well. So I'm excited to dig into that in just a little bit. But before we get started, I do want you to introduce yourself. Yugo, who are you? Where you from? Let our listeners know.
Okay, so my name is Yugo. That's derived from my Igbo name, YugoSzn, which means God's glory. And I'm from Imo State, Nigeria. And I grew up in Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm the greatest of all time.
Yeah. Plus period. Go status over here. So last time we talked, funny story, y'all. We talked the other day, but had some technical difficulties. So like, this is my friend now. Like, we're friends now. So I feel like I know a little bit about Yugo. So we did talk a little bit the other day, and I was pointing out how I figured that your accent wasn't Nigerian, but you are born and raised there, and you talked about you've been in primary school and everything. So if y'all are like me and y'all listen for accents, then that's the reason why. It was primary school. I'm right?
Yes.
Okay. And he has like family and things like that. But let's talk about the music. I want to get straight into the music and how you got started and where is it taking you now?
So, like I said before, I started in primary school, in primary 4, I guess. That's when I wrote my first song.
Yeah.
And so far, I'm grateful for how far I've come. It's been a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah.
But if I look back at where I started from and where I am now,
yeah,
honestly, I just say I'm really grateful because it hasn't been easy, and there has been a lot of achievements. So I'm really grateful.
Yeah. So we are, in my mind, I still feel like we are fresh out of the pandemic, and a lot of people are still trying to climb out of that pandemic still that we were in. So how has going through the pandemic, how has it changed your way of writing music? Because you're a writer and a musician in essence, but you write your own music. So how has it changed with your writing?
I would say it hasn't really changed much. It's just it has actually helped me to educate myself on like self abilities, like recording a song at home, because during the pandemic, studios were closed, businesses were closed, so you can't really call up a producer like, hey, let's come into the studio or stuff like that. And,
right.
Not being able to record music is a really bad thing, I would say, for artists in general. So, I would say the pandemic has really helped me to learn skills that I know that I would need for my personal and for the music game as well, like recording, mixing, and a little bit of mastering as well. So,
Okay. Which are really, really key and important components. A lot of people, we might could get into that just a little bit later, but still staying on the writing tip. I guess my next question is, what is your routine, of writing? Like, do you have this, I got to be in a dim room, I got to have this type of food near me? Like, what's your routine when it comes to writing?
I mean, there's no routine. There's no special thing that comes with me writing. The inspiration is straight from God,
Yeah.
So once the instrumental comes on, boom.
You got it. Okay. So, and we talked a lot about God and praying last time that we talked, and how important, he is in life and how essential he is. So I love that about you. So your new single, Before that we've been playing, what was the blueprint behind that single and getting it into the action?
Yeah, like I said, it was a one-sided relationship. So like, the pain that came from realizing that all she wanted was like materialistic things.
Yeah.
The pain that came from that, I believe, is what I channeled to um create the inspiration behind the song, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you got Yugo season that's coming. And I'm laughing because last time I tried to get a date out of him. I tried to get to see if he was gonna tell me the features, and he was like, no, not yet. So has that answer changed? Can I get it out of you today?
No, not yet, not yet.
Okay. I tried, y'all. I tried again. But y'all make sure that you go and stream before and Yugo season is coming up really soon, that EP. So a lot of artists that are up and coming, they face different challenges. So what is a challenge that you feel like you face that you've overcome?
Yeah, I would say it's like I mentioned before. Previously, it was just not being able to record music, or like, I have an idea and not being able to bring it to life.
Yeah.
And that was like due to the pandemic. And even before the pandemic, like 2 a.m., I might think of an idea or an inspiration might come into my head. It's 2 a.m., everyone's sleeping. You can't really call a producer like, yo, it's 2 a.m., let's record something. He's probably sleeping.
Yeah.
I would say that was one of my challenges, which I believe I've overcome now, because now I'm able to record my own songs, even like 5 a.m. in the morning. So
Right. And do you think that that's essential just in general for an upcoming artist, that they should know, things like writing, producing, mixing, mastering? Do you think it's, important?
Yeah, I feel like it's really important for them to know how to, if not like mix and master, just record music and be like having the ability to put their ideas down and bring it to a certain point.
Yeah.
That even if they were to go, even if they were to go to the studio the next day, it's still, they still have the song in them. Like the idea is in a form of life where they just have to meet someone professional to make the sound professional.
Right. Absolutely. So have you ever had a dream of writing for other artists?
Yes.
Yeah. I like literally listening to before. I love when music tells a story, and I feel like you can really get it. And so I love the fact that you wrote it, because that means you could be a storyteller for anybody. So I absolutely love that. We talked about MJ last time because you said Michael Jackson was like a huge influence. And so I was thinking, I was like, so what part of you do you feel mimics MJ the most? And I say mimic very loosely because I know everyone tries to, be in their own lane, but what part of MJ do you feel like you embody when it comes to your talent?
I would say the fact that he dances and sings. So like that's what I took from him. The act of the idea of dancing while singing as well. So that's what I took from Michael.
Okay, so now you saying that I definitely got to see you in action. I got to come and see you perform so I can see the whole MJ experience with inside you, is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. So what are some things that you like outside of music? I always like to ask this question because people fail to realize that artists are people. We do regular things all the time. So, whenever it's time for you to say, listen, let me chill on the music for a second, what is something that you choose to do?
I play games like chess. I always like playing chess. I don't know. I play every day.
Yeah.
So I think that as well is just like one of the things I do. I like doing it, basically.
Yeah. See, I don't know how to play chess. I don't know how to play checkers. I feel like if you know how to play chess, then you're an intellectual person. And sometimes I feel like I ain't there yet, obviously, because I have no idea how to play. So maybe you can teach me how to play or something. We'll see.
Yeah, I'll be excited to definitely teach you.
Yeah, yeah. And another thing going into things we like to do on the outside, I think especially since the pandemic, we have been in this self-care type of, space. Everybody realized that we don't really take care of ourselves like we're supposed to. So what would a self-care day look like for you?
Um, Spa treatments,
Yeah.
a lot of maybe like a break from writing, making music or mixing or
Yeah.
mastering. Just a good day, relax, go to the beach, have some fresh air,
Yeah. Yeah.
drink some fruit juice, come back, have a spa treatment,
Okay.
just relax.
Chilling. I like that. I love the beach, by the way. I'm a beach girl. So I was born in the summer. So I'm assuming that's why I like the beach so much. I have no idea. But every single year I have to go. If I don't go, I don't feel complete. So we talked about pieces of advice last time and, things that have carried you along the way. So what piece of advice do you feel like took you to the next level, or it literally helped you pivot in your music career?
One of the pieces of advice was, I would say, it was praying, honestly.
Yeah.
Praying and consistency. Those two, I would say that they are the major top tier advice I would give to anyone, any day.
Yeah.
Because, there were times where I felt like there was no hope. So I just prayed, like, God, let your will be done.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to happen, just I'm leaving this to you. So I just put everything in God's hand when I feel like there's no hope. And after that I just continue no matter what.
Exactly. Your will, your way.
So those two.
Okay. I love that. I love that. Well, Yugo, I really do appreciate it. This time we are good and to make sure everything is copacetic. But I do want you to let everybody know where they can follow you at and where they can find your music.
Okay, so everyone can follow me on Instagram at YugoSzn, YugoSzn, and on Twitter at YugoSeason underscore, on TikTok as well at YugoSeason underscore, Spotify on at YugoSeason, definitely.
Yeah.
And every other platform at YugoSeason.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I'm about to follow you. So follow me back now.
For sure.
Okay.
Definitely.
I thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I pray that everything goes very, very well with your music career. Sending you nothing but love and blessings from the US.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, have a great day.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Again, that was Yugo. Make sure that y'all go and follow him. That's YugoSzn. SZN. Y'all can follow him on social media. And definitely make sure you go and stream and request his song before. You can call in the Matthew Motors hotline, 1-833-927-5269. I'll see you on the air.